Hey everybody, what's going on? Kid Cookie coming back with episode 13 of Satisfactory. Today I think we're going to look at making the crystal oscillators, as I have set up here as a temporary, non-working, just kind of a blueprint. This is pretty much what we need. Very small, very simplistic. I'm just trying to wonder if I want to add extra machinery to this, so that way we can just make the quartz crystal on site, or have the train station, or not the train station, sorry, have the truck station deliver it. That's why this is set up like this. So I kind of haven't made up my mind yet, per se, but we don't need this much space. We're going to have two manufacturers going at the same time. One for surplus, and one for just whatever recipe we need it for. So I believe both of the that one's I have it set up so that way there should be enough for everything going through to make everything twice. Oh, that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm still stewing what I want to do, if I want to transport it via either conveyor belt or truck station. I think truck station would be best. That way we can kind of use our fake roadways. Which reminds me, let's go buy some stuffs, so that way we can actually maybe make it look like a road. So we got 11 tickets. I think we have 11 tickets. We might have more. Let's check. Oh, and I want to do a couple man things as well. No tickets, but I'll take those. And we still have hard drives, but like I said, I'm going to use those for the turbo fuel and such. So we're going to do this one. It hurts to get rid of a hard drive, but that's okay. And Q8.
Compacted coal unlocked. It is physically smaller and more powerful, but its carbon footprint remains enormous. This fuel upgrade can be used in coal-powered generators and vehicles.
Now, how do we make it, though? I forget. I'm pretty sure it's still sulfur, I think? Yeah, it's sulfur and coal to make that. Okay, well, we can't make it by hand, can we? No, we can't. Okay. Let's see. Well, we have a coal station and we have a sulfur station. So let's just go design that really quick, and we'll take a look at it. Be right back. Okay, so really quick, we just designed an assembler to make gunpowder. That's not what we wanted to make. I wanted to make compacted coal. I accidentally middle clicked and brought it over, I guess, so whoops. So we're just going to dump this out real quick. And I do realize I said we were going to go to the shop, and we're going to do that right now, because I got sidetracked real quick on that one. However, we need X amount of coal. I don't remember how much. I think it was like 15, so we're going to wait a sec just to see. Oh, and that's right. How much does this need? 25. I'm pulling from this one. Ooh, that's really slow. So we need to add 25 to whatever this is already outputting, because I have a feeling, yeah, it's already maxed. So 138, sound good? Let's do 140, just to be safe. Yeah, because it was what, 103, I think it was, or was it 113? I can't remember now. I just looked at it. Oh well. If it seizes up, it seizes up. We'll deal with it later. It's only power, right? We have enough. And I feel like I should upgrade these, actually, because I feel like that's extremely slow, and we have conveyor mark 4s, so might as well use them. There we go. That one's fine. It's the other one that's causing the issue. Let's upgrade you, shall we? There you go. Brand new. Look at that. Oh no. Is that lagging behind? It is. Okay, that's not good. Oh, wait, maybe. We'll see if this catches up. This should technically feed into that faster, and then this should catch up again. Oh, yeah, it's not too far behind. So let's wait a sec, and we'll see. Because that's pumping out coal for, like, I think 3 different recipes. But it's starting to backlog, which is all right. But it's gonna shift here in a sec, so let's be ready. Let's just say again, I absolutely love the new conveyor belt systems that they put in here, like the S curve or the curve in general is just, I love it. It makes it look so much more just intricate's not the right word, but you know what? It makes it look really, really cool. Because it's not just straight and angled anymore. It literally just flows perfectly like water. He's not pumping it that fast, is he? Is that a Mark II? It is, okay. It's starting to not catch up. Okay, we're gonna pump this guy up a little bit more, I guess. So let's just... It's at 96. Let's do 150 just to be safe. Because it should be fine. Oh well. We'll let it run. If we run out of power, we run out of power. I'll deal with it later. However, now there should be enough compacted coal to go do the other man. That's all backed up. That's fine. 75 is great. We'll take that. Let's run a short distance. Eventually, I'm going to do something with these cargo containers. They're just literally surplus. That's it. It's all the stuff I've made and just haven't used. So if we need a recipe, and we need a lot of it, we've got plenty of stuff. And a big old billboard that says extra surplus. So we got that going for us. We don't want to put anything in the awesome sink yet. Sulfur, and this is the other one, I believe. Yes. And Q8 and 2, 1, or not? Oh, there she is.
Turbo fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
I like being a long drive trucker. Well, an American trucking simulator anyway, but that's not what this is. And we're also not going to touch this because I realize we need aluminum. Nope, we need... Well, we can need both. I think we need aluminum to make the tank, but then we also need nitrogen, I believe it's called, in this game. But yeah, that costs 100 power shards. We're not doing that anytime soon. But we got that done. We got rid of the 2 hard drives. I'm pretty sure we're good on... There was something else I could have made. Let's do the radio scanning real quick. We're going to take this because I can make another one real quick. And I don't want to go do it right now. But we're going to use these oscillators. Add to to-do list. How about we just... What's missing? Oh, I need 5 motors. I had everything I needed, I guess. I was wrong. Well, I think this has motors. It does. We're stealing that. I need the parts more than it needs to be up on the top of the factory. So I win. Now let's try that again, shall we? Now we can scan for hard drives and find them easier. What? Drive 1. Why can't it? Oh, I was going to say, I clicked on it, I thought. Apparently I didn't. And Q8.
Object scanner magnetic sensitivity increased. It can now detect the signal of any hard drives at crash sites in your region.
Perfect. Do we only really have 3 fuel left? What happened to it all? No way. Really? Oh, okay. I thought I had like 80. What happened to it all? Did one... Wait. Did one of these researchers take it and I didn't realize it? That would be funny if that's the case. It was sulfur. I don't think it was. Yep, it did. It took my fuel. That's why it disappeared. Okay, well, now we can scan for everything. No hard drives are in the vicinity. I do want to unlock this last one. I would like to do it in this episode, but I don't think I'll be able to because we need the frames and computers. But you know what? Let's just take from our supply. We're going to make more of it anyway. We have 50 and we have 50. Okay. I think we have enough. This is a cool design. I like these. Perfect. This is cool. Watch this. If I can make it.
Radar tower unlocked. The tower
Interesting.
reveals resource nodes and other useful information on the map in a set radius from its location.
I just don't remember where it's at. Logistics? I thought it was in logistics. Organization? That's a... Oh, why is it an organization? That's so random. I need 10 and 20, which... I think we have that. Was it 10 of these, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. 20 and 10. Okay, so I need 3 more. So I need 10. Split. Again. There we go. Well, we do have computers, but they're over by the train. Let me grab this real quick and then show you what the radar tower does. It's actually pretty awesome. And we're just going to slide there with no fuel. Our train car is going to keep getting bigger and bigger to the point where it's got like, I don't know, 80 or so on there. There might be a limit I've never tried. I hope there's not, but there possibly could be. That's all fuel. Actually, I need fuel. Now that I think about it. I need computers. I need 3. Split. There we go. Sort. Good, I took the chainsaw out of my inventory. Okay. So now, not only is it a giant tower, quite literally, but it's also a beacon. Well, not really a beacon, I should say. It shows you everything around, which is really freaking awesome. Because now I can find the pure nodes of everything. Do we need it? Not really. I mean, it is nice. Not gonna lie. But yeah, no, it shows every node pretty much. So, and I believe it stays on the map as well, yeah. So we're gonna leave this right here. Normally, I don't have them because I don't utilize them. I should, because they're a great tool. However, yeah, radar towers are fantastic, and now we can scan for hard drives. Well, that's a win. Now, to get back to, I really gotta fix this. Actually, I can. That's connected to nothing, nothing, nothing. And those need to stay there for now until I sort everything out. So now we have a decision to make. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to pull it from it, because the truck should bring enough for what it is, because it needs, if we do it the normal way of 1 per minute, which is 120 seconds for 2 for some reason, we need 14 per minute, so 28, and then 5, and then 36. So if we wanted to, we would need, what, 80, 74? Something like that. Which, the constructor can't make that much, but we're going to add on to it, I think, so bear with me. We're going to go take a look at that, and hopefully we'll get a trucking system going. So let's take a look. Oh, and really quick, since we're over here, I did make another circuit board factory. This one's different. So the reason this is over here, we don't need plastic or anything like that. It's literally silica and copper sheets, and it's making 5 per every 24 seconds, I think it is. 26 seconds. So I don't know how many we have. There are 6 storages, I believe? No, there's 12. I made a lot. But it might be this one. There it is. Yeah, it hasn't even made half a storage yet, so it's fast but slow. However, this is the little guy that's pumping out 36. We're going to double him up. This will probably change because I need to make it better. There's still another node over there, but I mean, we're literally just taking it as it is. So we are going to take another splitter. That's organization. We're going to take another splitter. Can we put it on is the question. No. We can. It's just going to be real tight. And then, nope, I don't want the curve, even though it's cool. Is that going to keep up? Maybe, we'll see. So that's making that, which means now we need to add another chest. Just for storage right now until we can get the truck station over here. I guess I'm using level 4s. Makes sense. So we need 60 and 60 is 120. plus 22 is 144, 168, let's say 170. And that's probably only pumping at 120 at best. Because I'm pretty sure it is just a normal vein. Like, look at that. I love that. How it just bends. It's just so cool. Simple things amuse me in this game. Oh, he's making 240. Oh, yeah, he's definitely above what he needs to be. We're going to take a power chart out just to save. We're going to keep it at level 3. Oh, I didn't realize it was clipping. Huh. I'll change it later. I don't like when things clip. It just makes it look kind of gaudy. Okay, and we still have an unused coal node as well. Actually, we have a few. We have a lot of stuff that we don't utilize. I'm literally doing a lot of things off of one pure node, simply because it's the easiest thing to do, and it doesn't mean you have 37 million lines of conveyor belts. It's actually really nice. So he's only made 57 so far. It's kind of slow. Can you get a little faster? Here's the tricky part. This is obsolete. We don't need that one anymore. However, I also need one where we're going to have enough room to turn around. We're going to park that there. We're going to power that. And I believe it has 2 inputs, which it does. So, uh-oh. This side? Yes, it's this side. This is going to look weird at first. I'm going to try and do this as kind of I'm going to try and not make it ugly. Which I might not be able to do, because then this has to come over here. Will it go? Oh, it'll go right to it. Sweet. But really, there's no real point to feed them both, because this one's doubled in size anyway. These are both going. Mainly just for ease of use, I guess. But now we have to figure out how we're going to get coal over here, because we need to power the tractor. And I don't want to use fuel yet because it's still over by the oil sands, and I have no idea what I'm looking for. So we're going to put this into there, and then I'm going to backtrace to see where the coal is. So I should be able to attach, I hope. I mean, I guess we could siphon it from here, but I'd rather... Does one have a... No. Okay, let's put one on. Whoops. We're just gonna do this to make things easier, so... Will that work? Yeah, it will. I just gotta... Okay, we have that there. Let's go down. I need to fly. Without dying. I need a flashlight. There it is. 4. Literally, this is just for fuel. Like, such a waste. And then we get a... Oh, I didn't... Did I attach it? I thought I did. Never mind. Splitter. We're just going to put it as high as possible. Grab a conveyor belt. Did it attach? It didn't attach. There it is. So we're just going to put it there. What? That was weird. Wait, why is it doing that? Huh? Oh, it's going the wrong way. How'd that happen? Uh-oh. Hold up. Is it not? Oh, okay. What happened there? That was extremely strange. It was pushing the other way. Is there a... That's why, I bet. No, that would have been there last time. When I placed the first one. What is going on? Okay, let's try that again. Game, hello? Please work with me? Why is it doing that? Okay, hold on one sec. I gotta take a look at this. Okay, that was really weird. Because it was facing the right way, but it kept just kind of countering itself, even though it was still going the right way. However, it's fixed. It's got 100 fuel in there, so it's ready to be taken. This thing is inputting. Oh, it doesn't tell me because it hasn't transferred. However, that should be enough to get started. We're just gonna kind of let it fill. We're gonna head back here. I'm gonna set up where I kind of want the, you know, manufacturer to be. Hopefully it works ish. But yeah, because I'm setting two back to back, and then we're just gonna have two separate cargo containers, but then we're also gonna have a cargo container behind it for the quartz crystal, so that way there's always a backlog. But the same thing will happen with the coal. Eventually the tractor will stop essentially. So, oh, you know what? I said it twice. This is the third time we're doing it now. I meant to go to the store. I got sidetracked like 3 minutes in, and now we're at like 20 plus minutes probably. Exactly like 20:55 or something when I just said that. Ironic. As if I know. However, where's the store at? I need to stop getting sidetracked. Yes, I'm here. Thank you. Customizer, I think? So we want... What are we? Solid lines, I'm guessing? Yeah, center line. Add to cart. Buy. Q8. I need a flashlight.
Decoration and organization go hand in hand. Fix it HQ custodian, I always say. Use of these customizer features does not guarantee an aesthetically pleasing or user-friendly factory. That's the part that requires knowledge and skill.
What are you trying to say, Ada? I don't have skill. Oh, can we not do one straight down the line? Uh-oh. Maybe that's what she was just talking about. What about this? Ah, there we go. Wait, what? Can it not zoop? Really? We can't zoop it? That just seems weird. Okay, well. Gonna have to try and figure out the color coordination of this later. However, we're just gonna have some fun. Can we... Oh, we can turn... Okay, we can have one big yellow or white line, I guess. Yellow it could be white, doesn't matter. There, now we actually have, you know, center lines where we drive. It's fine. It'll work out. Anyway, back to doing what we were doing. So I need to take... I don't even think I have the stuff for this. No, I don't. Well, I know what's going to be in you guys, so come with me. I think I want to do it lengthwise, because widthwise would just... I don't think that would work as well. However, we need some space. Not much. Let's try it dead center there. And then we'll do the next one right next to it. Do we want to keep it like the same? That works. That way it takes up literally the entire width of it at least, because like I said, it's not going to be huge by any means, but it's going to get problematic here with the conveyor belts, I think. So we're going to try and engineer backwards. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but we're going to try it. I'm not gonna mirror it per se. I am going to do this. Is that the same length? Nope, gotta come back one. There we go. For some reason the line didn't show up. Probably because it's too far away. There we go. Okay. So I'm not gonna mirror it perfectly. We're gonna just kind of have everything going down the middle. It only takes 3 parts anyway, so shouldn't be that much of a hassle. All this for this. Quite literally. So we're gonna have the cords going in, so we need the cable and the reinforced plates. So it's gonna be one of these random episodes where you can see me build. But yeah, there's not much more going on. We've done a little bit of adventuring and whatnot, so it's not... We haven't done anything. This is where it's going to get funky. So I'm kind of glad I spaced it like I did. However, if I do this, it should work in our favor. Because everything's still in line, technically. I don't need much. No, we need... Oh, no, I did this backwards. We need to have the assemblers there first. So yeah, that's got to come back a little bit. So the assemblers... We need 4 too, don't we? Or do we just need 2? No, we would need 4, I think. Yeah, that's gonna get in the way. So I pre-planned it, but I didn't pre-plan it like this. Pre-planning, obviously, that way. I just throw stuff down. That's what we need. This, we're trying to make it work. Because we need to make... We need those. Okay, no. Next one's wire. We should be good. Okay. Never mind. I was overthinking. I thought we needed 4 assemblers, but that's okay. So we just need plates and screws, and then cables. So let's offset them here like this. This should work. And then... Oh, I have no cable. Running out of everything. Not a good sign. See, this is where it's getting to be nice to have everything kind of centralized. So I don't have to run around as much, even though I still am finding myself having to travel distances for small parts. This one. Yes. What else do we need? Anything over here? Good on that. Rods, we could probably take some. That's copper wire. Rods are here. Hey, they're there. We don't need that, so we're good. Okay. And hopefully, I've been thinking about this the last couple episodes since I've been designing this, like, factory city, that we don't need more than 2 spaces. Because if I need to punch to 3, that's going to be a lot of movement. And I'm not looking forward to doing that. So let's hope we don't have to do that. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Which I think was this. Correct? Yes. Was that dead center on it? Yes, it is. Okay. So these are reinforced plates. So then we need plates. And then screws. Which is fine. I'll double it later, but right now I'm just going to leave it as a 1-to-1 ratio. So 30 and 60. That's doing 30 as is, right? Nope. Now it is. And this one needs 60. Unfortunately, we have to use a power shard for this just to get a little bit more efficiency out of it, which kind of sucks. Oh. Uh-oh. Did not realize I was that close. Do I have to push this back? I hope not. Because we need a conveyor belt coming out twice. Uh-oh. This could pose a problem. Okay, this one's technically the farthest. So we're going to drag this as far as we can. Just put it right here. That shouldn't interfere too much, I hope. We'll find out if it does. Keep it lifted for as long as we can. That works. Okay, and then we need to take this one, swing it around here. It's not gonna work, is it? No, it's not. We don't want to interfere with that. We'll tuck it as close to the wall as possible. Perfect, that works. Awesome, okay. Because it doesn't clip out the side, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. This is where it's going to get tricky. So I guess I'm going to have to put the smelteries back here. We don't need to input anything, so it should be okay, but we're going to leave a little space just to do that. Because I still need to do the cabling, which I might be able to do here. Okay. Let's try and figure this out. as we go, as we're live with it, basically. That's what we're going to try and do. I mean, I could probably get away with one, because we only need 15, what, 45? Yeah. For now, I'll keep it as 2. I'm not going to bother adjusting them. How bad is that going to screw up if I do this? Put it there and here. So this is the same thing, so wait. This would be screws, wouldn't it? Screws and then plates. So 30, we need 1. And then we need another one. Thankfully, we have a lot of power shards. Hey, that was perfect. I like that. I like when things work. Okay, so that's going into there. Which now we need this, this, and then put that there, and that there. Okay, so that's 2 of 3. The last one is we need wire. Or cable, sorry. How am I gonna do? I might change this off camera, but right now we're just kind of working the problem. Getting solutions going. I think we have enough room. Let's connect this just to see. Okay, so we have all this room to make 28 wire. Let's try it. We'll start with the closest thing that we can do, which is this. Those did not align. You lied to me, game. Okay, so we need cable and cable. So we need 28. So 30. So it should be fine. We should be okay. If I want to double this, then we're going to run into problems because we won't have the space. That's what I was going to do. I was going to use quick wire. Uh-oh. This is iron. Those are iron. And then I need to pull quick wire, which I think we'll just pull from the conveyor belt that's already down there. So now here's the problem. Can we? No. Uh-oh. We only have room for 1 at a time. So this is not good. It's literally 1 space. Wait, what if I move this? Can I? Wait, that wouldn't matter anyway, would it? No, it wouldn't. What am I doing? That has no effect on using these. This has to be moved over. Which means then I gotta undo everything I just did. Okay. Let's do this really quick. So that's the same as that. So we want to move it over like to there. Oh, that lined up perfectly. Look at that. Oops, nope, don't get rid of the wire. We will shut everything down. That is like one of the main supply lines. Oh, perfect. That actually works. That lined right up with it. Nope, nope, stop. Nope, stop. Trying to fly and do that is kind of tedious, apparently. I couldn't quite do it. We'll just copy again. Is that in line? Where is... The main one comes back, just 1. I think that is... There it is. Okay, so now we can set everything up back to back. I hope. That should have fixed it, I hope. Maybe. Let's just say I hope one more time. I hope. Okay, that was in line? Wait, could I have done it with it moving it then? I don't think they were going to fit. Is what it is. So Catrium wire. So we need 56. What if we do iron? I guess it's 25 or 22. We'll try the iron for now. The reason I do that is it just makes it easier. So I don't have to put everything back in, adjust the numbers. And then we're just gonna casually cross these over. Okay, there we go. I believe everything is ready to go. So bear with me, I'm going to start this up and we're gonna see what happens when we come back. So we set up the track for the tractor as he's turning the corner and he's coming around this way, so we're going to see if it works. So everything is functional. I switched out the wire for the cage trim just because I felt like it was too heavy on the iron, because we're literally still taking, I think it's from this one over here, and that's already feeding like 2 other factories, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it and make sure that it doesn't bottleneck or stop. And I realized when I made this track I should have come back this way, but unfortunately I made him come back this way and he's going to do a really tight, awkward turn. But the AI is driving, so it should be fine. As he clips the corner, it's probably going to catch it. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I could have driven right through. Yeah, he's just going to stop right there. That's cool. And there goes all the quartz, hopefully separately, splitting it evenly. Looks like it is, and it's going into the cargo containers, which is awesome. So these are starting to back up. Those are already backed up. I wish I had some iron to put in there, but I don't. So let's start the assemblers. And then I guess we might as well just start these ones as well. The constructors, because they're full up as it is. Perfect. Now everything should be going in here. Wow, we got 1 plate. Yes. How many do we need? We need 5. Let's wait a little bit and see. Oh, wow, that actually filled up pretty good. I've been playing for 2 hours. That fine? So let's see if it evened out, actually. I'm curious. So 494, and this should be the same. 494, it split it perfectly. That's good to me. I know this cage room wire is insane because it takes 14 ignits and it makes 8 per minute, but it flies through it. It should be closer technically, but close enough. We'll fix it later if we need to. However, we have 5 right there, I think. Let's turn these bad boys on. And that gives us some oscillators. So 1 and then 2. And this is like 50%, 110 extra megawatts that we just drew there. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. It's just, by the time that even gets done, we should have probably 15 to 20 of those, so we should be good. Now, the question is, I didn't leave myself a lot of room for the storage crates. Why did I not do that? The one thing I didn't plan on. Smart. How close? Well, that's not gonna work. I guess if we do this, so we'll have one there and then put one right next to it. We'll leave a gap. There we go. There we go, and there we go. Perfect. So one is for surplus, the other is for if we need to make... I think I can't do that. What do I need? Motors. Okay, well, we're just going to look in this one then, because we're just not going to change the recipe. So what do we need oscillators for? There was a purpose. Or is there not one right now? Am I looking in the wrong area? Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. We can input the circuit boards we have being made down by whole section for the seal and have those pumped in here, and then we can start making computers, which is fantastic. And I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, we will leave it at that. Do we have any made? Nope. Do we have any made? Nope. Are they almost done? Yep. And there goes 2, and 2 should come out of that one. We made 4. In 2 minutes, we made 4. And I was right, about 15-ish, give or take. The quartz crystal's hopefully going to keep up. Maybe. I'm hoping these backlog very, very soon, because he hasn't been back yet. However, I don't know what else we can do. I'm probably going to change his factory up as well, because it is kind of... It could be set up better. But just to have it started is the main thing. So we can take all this down. This was all prep. Oh, we're going to delete a couple floors. Ooh, almost got the buggy. Really? The last thing. Cool. So what else do we need to do? Okay. Let me take a look at what we can do, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I figured out what we're going to do next with the factory. We're actually going to do something different with the factory. We're actually going to split one. So for right now, this is making the oscillators. Now we're going to be making the computers. Thankfully, with an alternate recipe, this one only requires 2, so we need the circuit boards and the crystal oscillators, which we have a backup right now going. We set up another train station, another truck station. However, we're not going to use a truck, a tractor, or the buggy. We're actually going to utilize carts, because these things are awesome. They have 1 inventory slot, and we only need 3 computers per minute, so we're going to jump in this little guy. Oh, jump in this little guy. There we go. And he's pretty speedy, too, so he's really small. So we're just going to try and start right here. We're going to go into the record menu, and we're just going to fly. I'm going to attempt to stay in line here, but I'm not sure. Are we recording? Are we recording? Oh, we're not recording. Lol. Okay, I swear I hit that, but apparently we didn't. So let's turn around and try that again. And I guess we'll go this way this time. Because he's speedy enough, he should be able to bring enough over at a time. Are we under center? Yes, we are. And we'll probably set up 2 just for the fun of it. So let's try this again. Start recording. There we go. So we stop there. You know, for a tiny little car to go 50 and just have an acceleration like it does is insane. Okay, we can drive, I swear. I'm really not concerned with... Actually, you know, we're not even gonna worry about it right now. We're just gonna have him go. Oh no, I didn't set up a station. Shoot. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Okay, we'll figure this out as we go. Very simple solutions. We might have to set up 2, so that way he's grabbing... Oh no, actually he grabs 200, so 1 inventory slot should theoretically be enough. We'll find out though once we get there. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the truck station. This is just a difference between using these and conveyor belts, because using conveyor belts, it just becomes a pain sometimes. Because if you run them underneath, yeah, they're hidden, but at the same time, you're going to hit that section where you're going to have to like lower one or raise one and to go over and under the other ones, and it just becomes a pain. So we're just going to utilize like vehicles. Why not? They're there. We might as well. I wonder if I can stop this and then put a train station down. Okay, you stay right there for a sec. Don't move. Okay, get it in line, I guess. And that one's full. Cool. Shoot, is it this side? It is, okay. This could get a little tricky. Oh, can it almost go? Can it reach? Oh, it can reach. Yes. How bad's that gonna look? Not that bad. Okay, that's pretty bad. That doesn't exist right now. I'll fix that later. This is a load, unload, okay. think it should still go. Oh, perfect. We'll just have to delete that little node. We're going to sit here for a second, let him pause. Actually, I'm going to get it and delete that now. Yeah, you are not sitting there for 54 seconds. I'm sorry. This one you can sit there for as long as you want, not that one. Okay, let's try back. As long as we don't run into the tractor, we should be good. Which tractor's over there, so we're fine, so we'll just keep going this way. But what better way to utilize factories than just having stuff shipped to you and dropped off? We'll worry about trains more for longer distances, like the swamp, for instance, or if we go over by the plains, in which eventually some of these factories are going to get more and more intense. Because like this one, almost we're what, 45 minutes in? That first one took me about probably an hour and a half to set up, even though it was only like 30 minutes of video of recording. So they're going to get longer. So that means some episodes might be like, you know, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 to be done. Or I might just do a longer, like 2-hour video, who knows. I'm not sure how we're going to do it. But it's going to get to that point where these factors are going to start requiring a little bit more time if I want to showcase what I'm doing. If I don't want to showcase what I'm doing, we're just going to cut, edit, and slap it all together and make 3 hours worth of work in 15 minutes. We can do that. But I'm not sure if I want to. And this thing is just so... And I came around the wrong way again. Okay, whatever. Save path. We're going to call this one circuit. Because literally it was a circuit. Why not? Load path. You go. Turn on hide path nodes and enable autopilot. And now you go. Please tell me... Okay, I thought he was going to back up the entire way. I was... going to be slightly concerned. This is unload. How did that work? I did not change this one, so I wonder if it just kind of knew. Oh, and he's hitting the wall. Oh, it is unload, and it's full. And I bet you he's full as well. Yep. Well, he's like a quarter full, but still. However, we'll wait for him to come back, and we should have this being made when the little cart gets back. See you then. And here comes the little guy as we speak. Or as we return, I guess, not as we speak. But he's dropping off, I believe it should be 200. Yep. So we'll adjust his times accordingly. Because you can set them up so that way you don't have to worry about them coming like every 30 seconds. You can literally make them at like an hour if you wanted to. But yeah, now we have computers being made as well. We have 26 oscillators. We're making 2 per minute technically, so there shouldn't be any hiccups. I mean, we had a backup of 26, which is actually really good. Because this takes 2 per minute, so it's taking 60 seconds, and there goes 2 more right there probably. There they go. We're going to push on through and keep going. And in there now it should say 28, we're good. So there should always be at least 28 in there unless it catches up. And almost done. I'm gonna call it there because we got 2 parts going. So we got 2 sets of oscillators going. We got the computers going now, which we're gonna need at a slow pace, but you know what, it works. I'm probably gonna tidy this up. We're gonna fix the transportation, and I think that's it, and we'll probably build it up. We're gonna separate these by a door, and then we have all this space here. I wish there was something tiny I could put in here for like a factory. There might be, I have no idea. But yeah, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna call it for the episode. If you're new to the channel, give a like, give a subscribe, give a comment, let me know you're enjoying the content, because as always, I do love making these videos. I'm having so much fun, and the channel we'll start growing eventually. We are getting a few views here and there, which is great, so I appreciate everything. Other than that, stay cool, stay frosty. We'll see everybody in the next video. Take care. Bye for now. And also check out 7 Days to Die. Episode 2 is out as of today. And then this will be out tomorrow. So everybody take care. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.